EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Rams, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Cousins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Drew Sanders racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing. Cousins. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On 1st down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3rd and 2. Richardson looking to throw this. Complete right side to Hyatt. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Flushed out right. What was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard
the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Cousins now on second down. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Cousins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tanner Muse drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CBD down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, Try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Raiders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out of this first quarter. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw it. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Back to 60, back to 60.
1st and 10, here's Richardson with it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 18 Robinson up the middle. And he's got some space here. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Here's Richardson to throw. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line. Again, it's Richardson. And it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half of not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20-line. Tanner Muse. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And his kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. That's out quickly to Hyatt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Richardson. Now he's got it. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll let Robinson try and run. And he got in on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
They go play action. Cousins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on here.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to think that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Hyatt goes in motion left. Third and long for Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's Jackson to return. A 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Cousins now. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On 2nd down, Cousins again. Complete. It's Henry. And they will get the 1st down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available, and he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Cousins. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first two quarters they had two costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a deficit.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Richardson out of the shotgun. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Richardson to the air on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He has Hyatt over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Richardson off the play fake. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Richardson. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hyatt there to grab it. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Richardson looking to throw. Looking Hyatt's way once again. And he is going to have the Rams first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
19 tight.
And Richardson back to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Now it's Richardson. Going to let one fly for Robinson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Rams are back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And this is back to a 5-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of...
He's got a man complete. Down to the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rashad Bateman. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Santos with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the the touchdown. Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a throw here, hauled in. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. Richardson on third and short. That is caught. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. Escapes the defender. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 57 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Jalen Hyatt. 27 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Henry. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Henry. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there and helps him move the sticks. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Off the play fake, Cousins rolling to his right. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. This will go to Henry out wide. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Play fake, Cousins. This is caught, and they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cousins again. They'll roll him out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the Raiders have got him. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action with Richardson. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
3rd and long for Richardson. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. Sliding out of the pocket. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Another try from the 19, 2nd and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Richardson looking to throw this. Rolling to his right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Raiders are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Cousins gets this one out wide quickly. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They go play action. Cousins. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Cousins. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Richardson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now. Richardson to throw it. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Richardson. He's going to let it fly. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Cousins here to throw. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Cousins out to his left. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Cousins. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as... Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Rashad Bateman with an amazing diving catch. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson sliding out of the pocket. That one finds Hyatt, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. On 1st down, Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Richardson yet again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Hyatt has got it. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Richardson back to throw it. Looking Hyatt's way once again. Touchdown, Rams. Jalen Hyatt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. Now Richardson. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! LA football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Richardson looking to throw it. This is Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. So this one a victory for